Welcome, everyone, to 3 million and counting and New Hampshire Credit Unions. We're glad you could join us. Now, here is the host of today's program, Isaiah Moskowitz. Isaiah, take it away.
Thank you, Walter. My name is Isaiah Moskowitz. I work with the Cooperative Credit Union Association, and boy, aren't we working in some different times. For 23 years, we all got together, we raised money for Make-A-Wish, we played golf, we did things in person, and here we are in our 24th year, and we're going viral. But that's okay. You know why? Because I will tell you something, the credit unions of New Hampshire and Make-A-Wish of New Hampshire do not stop when it comes to the kids. Doesn't matter what you throw at us, we're going to be here, we're going to raise money, and that's why we're here today. We're going to be doing something really special today. I want to thank everybody who is on the call virtually. I want to thank everybody who's watching us on YouTube Live. This is an unprecedented number that we are going to be announcing today. We'll get to that in a few minutes. I want to officially welcome everybody to the 3 million and counting wishes come true with New Hampshire's Credit Union. This is our check presentation to Make-A-Wish New Hampshire. We've got some really special highlights today. We're going to be hearing from some amazing people at the credit union level. We'll be talking with Julie from Make-A-Wish. We'll be hearing stories. We'll also be hearing from the kids, because that is why we are all here. That is why for 24 years, the credit unions of New Hampshire have done this. We want to make a difference for the Make-A-Wish kids. So let's go around the room. I want everybody just to give a quick wave. We're going to introduce all the fine folks that are joining us on this special presentation. We'll start with Julie Barron, the president and CEO of Make-A-Wish New Hampshire. Give a wave, Julie. How are you? Brian Hughes, President, CEO of HRCU in Rochester. He's also the chairman of the New Hampshire Social Responsibilities Committee. Thank you, Brian. Representing the Cooperative Credit Union Association, we have Ronald McLean. He is our president and CEO. Ronald, thank you. St. Mary's Bank in Manchester being represented by Ronald Covey, the president and CEO. Ronald, also the chairman of the Cooperative Credit Union Association. Thanks for joining us today, Ronald. From Bellwether Community Credit Union in Manchester, Nathan Saller, the president and CEO. Thank you, Nathan. Dennis Hebert, Vice President, Culture and Employee Engagement from Granite State Credit Union in Manchester. Give a wave. How are you, sir? Sally Sutton is joining us from New Hampshire Postal Credit Union in Manchester. She's the chairperson of the board. Thank you, Sally. John R. Young, President and CEO of New Hampshire Federal Credit Union in Concord, New Hampshire. John, thank you for joining us today. Andrea Pruna, the Senior Vice President of Chief Retail Officer from Northeast Credit Union in Portsmouth. Thanks for joining us on the call today. We also have Mary Hayden, Vice President of Human Resources from Service Credit Union in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Triangle Credit Union in Nashua, Scott McKnight, our President and CEO there. Scott, thanks for joining us. And finally, Donna Bevilacqua, Director Communications and Community Relations for the Cooperative Credit Union Association. Hi, Donna. Give us a wave. Everybody did really well with the waves. This is amazing. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. I want to go to our first video presentation and hear some special messages from some of our friends and family throughout the credit unions of New Hampshire. Let's take a look.
I'm Ron Covey, President and CEO of St. Mary's Bank. And St. Mary's has been a partner with Make-A-Wish for as long as I can remember. Our employees give of their time and money. They seek out donations for the New Hampshire chapter's annual big holiday auction, and they pay generous prices, knowing that every dollar goes right back directly to Make-A-Wish. Our goal is to help Make-A-Wish achieve their goal, which this year is 90 plus wishes for those children diagnosed with life-threatening illnesses. I know firsthand that these wish experiences can be game changers in these children's lives.
What is a special moment that I remember? Probably the most recent one that I really enjoyed was I was fortunate enough to be part of a parade of, I would say, close to 20, 25 cars that went around in the Nashua area, just going to the different houses and beeping. We had the police, a couple of police cruisers, sheriff cruisers, the fire department, quite a few cars. They were all decked out with signs, and it was a lot of fun. And I actually brought my wife and my daughter. And it was a really exciting time just to go around and beeping and seeing the little kids waving.
Hey everyone, it's Andrea Pruna and Billy the Bear with Northeast Credit Union. We are super excited to be here today celebrating everyone at Make-A-Wish. One of our best fundraisers and one of our favorites, right Billy, is chocolate. We sell out of chocolate really, really fast because people love chocolate. And those Make-A-Wish bars just make the world go round. Our members love them. They're really yummy treats, and they raise lots of funds for Make-A-Wish, and that makes us really, really happy. So keep the world going and eat lots of chocolate, you guys.
Hi, I'm Nathan Saller, President and CEO of Bellwether Community Credit Union. Bellwether and Make-A-Wish New Hampshire have a partnership going back to 1994 when our longtime President CEO Dick Mahoney first organized a golf tournament to raise funds for Make-A-Wish kids. That first year, we raised $4,000. After a few years, Dick wanted to do more and invited the other New Hampshire credit unions to partner with us. For the last 23 years, New Hampshire credit unions have been working together to help grant wishes for kids in our communities. We've sure come a long way since that first $4,000, haven't we?
Granite State Credit Union staff and board members look forward to supporting the Make-A-Wish Foundation every year. Our staff sells candy bars and calendars in the lobbies, and the board of directors always enjoys the golf tournament to help raise funds for Make-A-Wish.
I'm Joyce Foreman. I'm the Member Service Compliance Manager at New Hampshire Coastal Credit Union. Our employees are a driving force in making our Make-A-Wish so successful. Each year, the employees come up with a way to help promote our Make-A-Wish goals. And this past year, we did a goal thermometer so our members could help us reach the goal. It gave them a visual of what they could see where we were at. In the past, we've done t-shirts, we have utilized the blue stars, we sell candy bars. It is a philosophy that to do one thing and do it to the best of our ability, and I think that's what makes our Make-A-Wish fundraising so successful.
While we love having the Wish Kids visit us for all we've done for them, every once in a while we are very surprised and they come in and actually give us a present. And this was a hand-painted picture of St. Mary's mascot given to us by Brian, one of our Wish Kids that recently visited us.
On behalf of Members First Credit Union, we're excited to be a part of Make-A-Wish of New Hampshire with Julia Barron. Granting wishes is just the most heartwarming thing we could ever participate in, and we're happy to continuously try to raise money, and our employees are always excited about helping participate so we can always raise more and more money, so with the objective of granting everyone a wish. We wish you the best.
One special memory I have with meeting a Make-A-Wish child happened this year at our Sweet Thank You visit. I got to meet a young man named David who played pool with me at our corporate office during the visit. And I've never seen such spunk and personality plus out of someone so young. And I really enjoyed myself with him, and he was an excellent pool player.
And didn't we have some fun with little Isabella, and we've made some long life friends, right? You know, Emily and Isabella and Matthew. And
we've had hundreds of children come through here, and each one of them have been a special piece of our relationships. And we've actually seen Emily and Isabella grow up from being little kids to they're now adults. Yeah. They've actually been able to conquer their diseases and their problems, and they've actually grown. We actually have seen them go through that transition from a child to an adult. It's really impressive to see.
I love seeing Emily come running through the door, just wanting to hug everybody in our office. She wants to hug all our employees. She knows everybody. They all know her.
That's exactly right. And her mom comes with her, and they go through the cookies. They bring cookies in, and the staff love to see them come. I got a picture of Emily sitting at my desk. She became the CEO for a moment anyway, and she sat there and gave me some orders to me, and then she realized what the life of the CEO is, and I think the picture shows her with the head
Starting Make-A-Wish for me, and I know for our staff, really comes from the heart. And what is great is a collaboration of all the other New Hampshire credit unions, and I really mean all of us. I have been chair of the New Hampshire Credit Union Social Responsibility Committee for a number of years now. And I keep doing that because our committee is so focused. And it's not just on raising money, but on granting wishes. And to be able to see the impact that the wishes have on these kids is really amazing. I'd say in many cases it's miraculous when wishes are granted and how the kids can go for some very tough moments to just truly being happy. It's even more than that. It's life-changing for many of them. That's why all of us on our committee representing the Hampshire Credit Unions love working together and help grant as many wishes as we can.
Thank you, everybody. Those were some really amazing messages, and I've watched that video a handful of times now, and some of the common themes, heartwarming. That's really what this is all about. It's heartwarming. It's moving. What we do for the kids at Make-A-Wish, we're making a difference, and I'm proud to be part of this. Another word that comes to mind is collaboration. Brian just mentioned that at the end there. All of the credit unions in New Hampshire have come together to work as one. Since 1997, collectively, they've been collaborating. All of you have been collaborating. And with the number that we're about to reveal in a short few minutes, will be over $3 million raised for the New Hampshire Make-A-Wish folks. That's just amazing to me. So, and for those of you who are watching on YouTube and those who are watching that may not know exactly the history here, briefly, since 1997, the New Hampshire credit unions collectively have become the largest corporate donor and have worked collaboratively through their Social Responsibility Committee to support Make-A-Wish New Hampshire and the efforts to grant wishes to the kids. That's just amazing to me. And really, I'd like to address now Julie, talk with Julie. Thanks, obviously, for doing all that you do with Make-A-Wish. Thank you for everything that you're doing on a daily basis. Talk about during this pandemic. I mean, this is just, it's different. We're doing a check presentation over a video conference when normally we'd be at the golf course, we'd be writing a check, we'd be having dinner with friends and family and kids. So we know what we've been doing at the credit union level that's different for our members, for our employees, for our communities. Talk about what you and your team have been doing at Make-A-Wish during this pandemic for the kids.
Well, you know, like so many others, we have really risen to the occasion and are looking at how we deliver our mission in so many different ways, trying to be there for our wish children. And thanks to the credit unions, we've been able to do that. They've been partners with us by our side throughout this, and we can't thank them enough. But we are granting wishes. We're granting amazing wishes for children that want to have something. We're granting wishes for children that want to be something, or granting wishes for children that actually want to create something. We have a young little child right now who wishes to be an author. So we're working with her. We just granted a wish the other day to a young man who wanted a gaming wish, kind of an electronics wish. And it was so much fun because we had to think creatively how we were going to get him out of the house and we could bring this magic to him. So we had all this stuff delivered to a secret location. And then with the help of Marine Patrol and all kinds of donors in the Lakes region where he lives, we picked him up at the docks. He got to ride on the Marine Patrol boat. We had 15 or 20 boats all doing a boat parade for him, bringing him to Meredith, where he was able to have lunch and relax, and thinking this was just kind of a fun, nice thing to do while he waited for his wish to happen. Meanwhile, we had the Geek Squad back at his house setting up this amazing gaming room for him, so that when he came back later that day, his wish was granted and he had this amazing surprise. We actually are working on several backyard play areas. We're working on a four-wheeler that was just actually delivered to a child this week. So we're really trying to bring to life as many wishes as we can for those children that want to have something. And then those kids who would like to travel and might want to wait to travel, we're doing, like Scott mentioned, we're doing hope parades. So we're gathering the community to create these amazing parades that go by their homes so that they can come outside and just feel that love and support that all of you guys have made possible.
Thank you, Julie. I mean, that's amazing right there. And that's why everybody on this meeting at this presentation is involved. Those stories that you're telling right there, I can speak for everybody on this call. That's why we're here. Those types of stories where the kids, I mean, I love it. And the passion in your voice, and I can see the sparkle in your eye over video. I wish I was there, but over video. You're so passionate, Julie. You're so involved, and that's such a beautiful thing to see as a president and CEO of an organization. Let me ask one more question. What does Make-A-Wish mean to you personally?
Well, many years ago, because I've been with Make-A-Wish for a time now, my mom was diagnosed with colon cancer. And as I cared for her, I really started to understand what hope can mean to someone who's facing a really tough battle and what kind of strength it gave them. And that's what led me to Make-A-Wish about 16 years ago. But what keeps me there is being able to meet these children, see the smiles on their faces, and you can actually see the transformation in them as they're receiving their wish, as they're experiencing this transformational thing that kind of gives them that hope and that strength to really be able to muster that fight against their illness and that sheer joy. I mean, and this week, amazingly enough, we were able to grant 4 of those wishes to have, and to see these children's faces and to know that now they feel that warmth from the credit unions and from the entire community. That's what really keeps me going. So sometimes when people ask, what's your favorite wish? I always say the next one.
Well, that's great. And I appreciate you sharing those stories. I mean, the real reason why we're here is to talk about stories. It's to feel the love and come together as a community, as a state in New Hampshire, and, you know, collectively, all the credit unions coming together and working as one singular voice to help you, your team. So thank you for what you're doing. Let me turn it over to Brian Hughes. Brian, the president and CEO of HRCU in Rochester. You had a nice piece on the video, Brian. Let me go a little deeper, though. I mean, it means a lot to you. It's heartwarming to you. You know, talk about some of the emotions you have when you're working with Make-A-Wish.
Sure. Thanks, Isaiah. It means a lot to me coming on as chairman of the committee and kind of carrying on the legacy of folks before me in the credit unions who have kept the support of Make-A-Wish going. And it's really important to me when we see just what granting a wish really does for the kids. And these are amazing kids. I've got to go to a number of when the wishes are revealed and the wishes are granted. And when Julie talks about hope and what it really does for the kids, we can really see what the power of a wish really does. And when all of us on our committee get together, that's what just keeps us going. That's what drives us and motivates us, inspires us to just keep going more and more every year. And to be at a point where we're at $3 million is tremendous. We were really excited to hit that goal. And then this year, we would have been at our golf tournament right now, and that's our largest fundraiser that the New Hampshire Credit Unions do for Make-A-Wish every year. But it didn't stop us. We were determined to make sure that we are going to keep granting wishes. It's really important for all of us. So I'm really excited to present this check to Julie in Make-A-Wish today.
Excellent. Thank you, Brian. And I think there is a check in front of you that you may want to flip over and give to Julie.
I think that was my cue.
That's it. I love it.
So, Julie, we're really very, very pleased to be here at Make-A-Wish headquarters with you and all the work of all the credit unions, all these great people who are with us today. We all work together. It's a big collaborative effort. We love Make-A-Wish. We love everything that you do. We love the kids. And we're really pleased, we're very proud to be able to present you with a check this year for
$125,000. That's amazing.
So
thank you, guys. It's just amazing to be able to see you guys all on video and to know that so many people are listening. I want to thank you all. I mean, true superheroes, knowing that wishes can't wait and that these kids need us more now than ever. So we can't thank you enough.
That's amazing, Julie and Brian. Thank you very much. And thank you for being there in Manchester, New Hampshire. A really unique part about this is all the folks on here. You know, I'm down in Massachusetts. We have different people around New Hampshire checking in. People are watching on YouTube from all over the world, potentially. It's just, it's amazing the times that we're in. But what's more amazing to me, not that we're in a pandemic, not that we're on a lockdown, not that we're going through that, but we push through, we persevere. The credit unions, Make-A-Wish, we come together year after year. Nothing's going to stop us from helping you, Julie. Nothing's going to stop us from helping you help the kids. Period. End of story. So thank you for everything you've done. $3 million in 24 years. That's amazing. And now, you know, another $125,000 to push us over that $3 million mark. That's absolutely amazing. And we have a very special video now from the Cooperative Credit Union Association President and CEO, Ron McLean. He's going to say a few words about this amazing milestone. Let's take a look.
Congratulations to Make-A-Wish and all New Hampshire credit unions on passing the 3 million threshold. The Cooperative Credit Union Association is proud to support Make-A-Wish. To all New Hampshire credit unions, thank you for having a huge heart. I know you find great joy in the simple fact of being able to put a smile on a young child's face. The support you extend to Make-A-Wish is a testament to all credit unions in New Hampshire and far beyond. To the incredible staff at Make-A-Wish, thank you. The work you do day in and day out makes a difference and is an inspiration to all of us. And to the past and future recipients of Make-A-Wish, keep fighting. New Hampshire credit unions will be there to help make your wish come true. Again, congratulations on the milestone. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron. Very powerful words. Keep fighting. Think about that. Keep fighting. These kids fight every day. We fight every day as adults to get through the things we're getting through now. Make-A-Wish fights every day. Credit unions fight every day. We're fighting, we're pushing, we're going to get there. We're going to get there together, and we're here for the kids. I want to take a minute to thank everybody who took the time to join us today. Every member of every credit union who's on here who couldn't be with us today, please pass on our thanks and our love. Everybody watching us through the live stream, thank you. Thank you to WMUR for covering this. Thank you for everybody that's joined on board and gotten behind the credit unions of New Hampshire to raise money for Make-A-Wish New Hampshire. We are now over $3 million. That is a proud moment. I'm proud to be involved. I want to thank Walter and Peter behind the scenes for putting this together. This whole new video world is crazy, but we're getting there. I know a lot of you are wearing slippers too. Don't lie to me. You are. I know I am. How interesting is that? A blazer and slippers? Different times. I want to thank everybody on here. Julie, I want to thank Brian and everybody on this call. And I want to end with something really special. We have one more video. The most important reason we are here is the kids. We have a message from the kids at Make-A-Wish. Thank you all. Be good. Let's take a look.
Caitlin Finter, and I wanted to say thank you to all the credit unions for helping to bring wishes to life. Thank you.
Hi, we're the Mulway family, and we just want to take this time to thank all the credit unions for the continued support of Make-A-Wish. You guys just hit the $3 million raise milestone. We can't thank you enough, and because of you guys, wishes like mine wouldn't be able to happen. I had my wish granted back in 2011, and it was just to spend time with my family. Make-A-Wish ended up sending us all to Disney down in Florida, and it was an incredible experience. My favorite part was probably just being able to spend the quality time with my family after not having that for so many months during chemo and surgeries and everything.
Hi, my name is Allie, and I am a wish child. I would like to thank New Hampshire Credit Union for raising $3 million and counting to help bring not only my wish, but all New Hampshire wishes to life. Make-A-Wish is amazing, and we love the support you have given us over the past 24 years. Thank you for being awesome.
Hi, I'm Jack. Thank you, New Hampshire Credit Unions. You rock!
Hi, I'm Wish Kid Hannah, and I just wanted to thank you for your continued support of Make-A-Wish New Hampshire. Because of you, the credit unions, kids like me can have their dreams come true. My wish was granted in 2012, and it was to meet the princesses. My favorite part was just feeling like a normal kid and living my life. I'll never forget saying to my mom, you know, I don't mind being sick this week. It makes me so happy to know that the credit unions have our backs, and they will continue to help kids' dreams come true. Please know it makes a big difference. You're changing lives.